best middleweights in the world at present. Dricus Du Plesis prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round one. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Du Plesis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show.
Woo. Israel Adesanya, I don't even know what that was, but it certainly looked pretty, DC. This man brings so many different things to the table as a striker, and I would think would be a very difficult guy for his fellow middleweight contenders to prepare for. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will.
He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Fast pace here in the early going. Strong knee strike there.
Nice body kick.
Oh, that'll send your head sideways. Vicious uppercut.
Oh, he didn't like that one. Oh, nice kick.
Back and forth we go. Oh, big head kick there. Du Plesis going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Big knee lands there. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, clipped him with the overhand.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he's throwing bombs.
Well, 25 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Adesanya. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Adesanya.
He's not okay. He's not okay. Oh, there we go.
2 minutes now to go. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offense. Du Plesis going for a choke here. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission. Big ground and pound. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Constantly a moving target.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Du Plesis in half guard. Under a minute now to go on the round. 60 seconds. Du Plesis back to the side control now. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Israel Adesanya is bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Nice 1-2 combination there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now. Adesanya's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Nice, there you go.
Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Du Plesis got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
Big double leg level change.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
And he will let his opponent stand up here.
Nice jab by Izzy.
Well-rounded fighter continues to pressure the kickboxer and landed a really nice hook in that. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent. Oh!
He hurt him again.
Adesanya's eye is closing up. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Unable to connect with the right.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Now some separation. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Adesanya's kick is blocked. Du Plesis gets the takedown now, so a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Du Plesis back in half guard. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Let's go. I want you to kick hard to that leg.
He's throwing every part of it. Oh! Pull back.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Straight right, he misses. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Adesanya's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it.
That's a central blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh, nice body shot. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Nice leverage here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Du Plesis.
All right, take your time, relax, breathe.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if in the night, that one landed right on his spine.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Israel Adesanya is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Oh, going for the takedown here. Superman punch lands. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Oh, a huge block there. Du Plessis' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Unable to land with that punch. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Now some separation.
This is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Big shot lands for both guys. He's hurt.
Beautiful diving strike lands. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Get the elbow.
Oh, the right kick.
That's it! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plesis.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. He came in the champion, and he's going home with hardware as well. Congrats to the still UFC middleweight champion.
The middleweight champion of the world. His name and that title seems